Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we're at Skegness seafront. It is sort of winter. It's the 6th of December today, a Friday, so it's midweek. It's a weekday in the winter. We thought we'd come along Skegness seafront and have a look at what's open and what's not and see how extremely quiet this seaside resort is in the middle of winter on a weekday. So let's have a look at Skegness. So we have parked just down there for free. There's plenty of free parking on the roadside down there because you have to pay for parking peak season, which is usually Good Friday to the end of September, I believe, or the end of October. However, it's December now, so either way, you don't have to pay for parking. We've just come walk down here. There's literally nobody about at all. It's so quiet. It's quite a nice day, blue sky, sunshine, but it is bitterly cold. It's about 4 or 5 degrees and there's a bit of a chill in the air. We've just come past Skegness Pier expecting the arcades to be open. It's about 11:25 in the morning and that's not open at all. So surprisingly, even that is not open, and that's the biggest amusement arcade in Skegness. Some of the lights are on inside, so I don't know if they are planning to open. Maybe they open at 12 o'clock. We'll check with that a little bit later on. But it's currently, as I say, about 11:25 and that's not open. We will cross over and see the others. They've got a Christmas tree up with some lights on, which is nice. We was going to take Albie into the soft play in there because the soft play in there was a really good bargain when we went in there in April. It's about £3.50, I think, or £3.95, and we was able to, all three of us was able to go in the soft play for as long as we like, which was a really good bargain. I did do a video on that actually on the channel if you want to find that. So we've come across the road now. The Skegness Pleasure Beach is over there. That's obviously closed. We'll have a look at that if we can a little bit later on, a little bit closer up, look at it. But it is closed. Everything down there is closed up. All the donut stores, ice cream stores are all closed up. Obviously McDonald's is open because that never ever closes. But this arcade, the Funland, that's open. So I think Albie and Kerry have gone inside there. But we're going to have a walk round. I'm going to show you literally everything that we see today. I'm going to walk down the seafront here, have a look at everything that's open and that's not, have a look at the chip shop, see what's open and not, and then take a right and go into the town centre. And it's just going to be a winter Skegness seafront walk just to see how quiet it is. Now let's head into Funland. As you can see, there's literally nobody about. So quiet. Oops. Did it smack you? It got you. So we was going to take you in that soft play, weren't we, across the road, but it's not open. I wonder if it opens at 12. I just said it might be open at 12 because some of the lights are on inside. So somebody's inside. So this is the arcade. This is the first arcade we've come to that's been open, Funland. We are going to take a look in the little shopping centre. I can't remember what it's called, but we're going to go take a look in that and just check the business levels everywhere and see what it's like. We do like to go on seaside walks, seafront walks in the winter because it's quite refreshing, invigorating, and it's just nice to see it when it's not rammed busy. We do tend to go to seasides a lot in the summer as well when it is extremely busy and there's queues everywhere, which is nice. It's nice to see it like that, but it's also nice to see it on the opposite end of the spectrum as well when it's like this, dead. But yeah, we are open, that and the Skegness Pier opens in a little bit because we do want to take Albie to that soft play. We've been telling him that that's where we'll take him today. So I've seen one other person in Funland at the minute. Oh no, there's 2 people there. So there's three other people in addition to us in this arcade at 11:30 on a Friday morning in December. As I say, it's the 6th of December today. And I've never ever seen Skegness this quiet. As I say, I think we're going to go look at the chip shops and see which one we want to have our lunch at. And we did go to the trawler's catch last time we came to Skegness. and that was really good value for money, really nice food. But I think we are going to try a different one this time if we can find one that's open. So these arcades are all closed. That's the thing about seaside resorts, so heavily rely on business from April through September, and the rest of the year, October to March, is like desolate at most of these seaside resorts. I think even in like half term, even in October half term and Christmas half terms and stuff, they don't tend to pick up much. Not the ones we've been to anyway. Have a look at these chip shops down here. There's a little park in here somewhere, I think. Little park in there. You haven't been to that one. And there's the Skegness Embassy. We go across there and have a look at all these things. What are they building over there then? What's that big building? Like the structure. I don't know what that is. Not yet. Oh, this is the kids' world. This is where that soft play is. You know we went to before? And it's got them cars. Do you want to go on a car? Can put the pound in. We went up there before, didn't we? Oh yeah, there's the... we'll have a look over there in a second, see what's open on the little seafront bit. With the rope course and the go-karts and things. Have a look and see what's going on down there. Do you want to head in here? Take you upstairs and go on the little cars. Go on in. So this one's open. I forgot what this one's called. This one's called Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike, and this one's fully open. So we'll head inside and see what he can do inside here. He's in the 18 truck. He loves his little trucks and cars and bikes. He'd happily, you don't even have to put the money in, he'd happily just sit in them and just pretend that they're working all day. He just loves them. The thing I find now about these grabber machines with the teddies, usually they're just full of poo. In this arcade there is a cafe, Cafe 66, and it's quite reasonably priced as well. $3.25 for quarter pounder burger, $3.45 for cheeseburger. Not bad. $4.95 for a jacket. There is bowling up here as well. Where are you going? Biggest lift ever. Massive. It's like an hospital lift.
Opening.
Oh. No, I think it's closed. It's all closed, isn't it? Look at that. It's just closed. So the kids play area up to the top of this arcade is all closed off. So we're not able to take Albie soft playing anywhere today, by the looks of it. I think you can still do the little carts that you put the pound in, but there's literally nothing going on at all. It's a ghost town. Well, it's not a ghost town because there ain't even any ghosts here. It's just a It's quiet, very quiet. No, they're not even working because they're all plugged in. Yeah, so there's absolutely nothing going on up here then. Goodbye, empty floor.
No, it's play on the top.
There's nothing happening.
There's no here.
Should we go on the front? Should we see if we can find you an ice cream?
Okay. Find me. No onions.
No onions. Good choice. Good choice on an ice cream.
That was a bit of a delayed reaction, wasn't it?
There's Spider-Man up there.
Who's stuck to the side?
Oh, so the trawler's catch is open now at least. You can still go to the best fish and chip shop in Skegness for some dinner.
It be a salty wench, she could grog in my eye.
That's where we went before. Can you remember?
No, but it was my first day with me book. Yar.
We have got a video on the channel of our trip to this fish and chip shop when we came before. It was really nice, really good value for money. Really good chip shop that. We enjoyed our food there.
They're the largest fish on this.
And there's Fox's, which apparently is really good. Fox's famous fish and chips. Because we've tried Trawler's Catch before, we should try Fox's today. Fox's.
We have tried Fox's.
Have we? Have we been there? Not Tony's. So yeah, we might end up trying Fox's famous fish and chips if it opens. I think I'm hopefully it's going to open for lunchtime. It's coming up to 12 o'clock now, so I would have thought if it was going to open, it would be now. But Tony's next door is open and Trawler's Catch is open as well. I'm just going to take a little walk around here just to see everything that's around this area. As I say, I'm not expecting anything to be open at all, just because it's extremely quiet. So I am expecting pretty much everything down here to be closed. You can get into the Skegness Pleasure Beach this way as well. This is like the back entrance into it. This is where we went when we had our tickets for Skegness Pleasure Beach. We did have an awesome day out here a few months back, and it was a really good value day out as well. I think we paid £10 per wristband for us, and then £13 for Albie, because we got a full big main wristband on Planet Offers for half price for like £10, and we couldn't get Albie's wristband because he has to get a child one, like a restricted wristband, so we got that on the day from the Pleasure Beach, and that was about £13 I think. So his ended up costing us more than ours, even though his was restricted to just the smaller rides. Ours covered us for every attraction, but it was £53 for all 5 of us for a full day, unlimited rides at the Pleasure Beach, and that was an awesome day. Some awesome rides in there. If you want to find that video on the channel, please feel free to do so. There's some POVs from all the rides that we did that day, and we did literally spend the full day from open to close down there. Hopefully, I think we'll probably end up doing that again this summer if we can get the same deal again. So yeah, that's the entrance to Pleasure Beach, but it's all closed off. All these arcades, all the go-karts and everything are all closed. The little boats, you can usually hire these little boats and go round the river on the boats, and they're all closed off. I would have thought the Skegness Aquarium is still open. I think the aquarium and Natureland is probably open. I'm not 100% sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. It does say open 7 days a week for the Skegness Aquarium, so I'm assuming that over there is open currently, but there's not many things that are. That's the Altitude 44, which is the big high ropes course. And then everything down here I think is closed, all the fish and chip shops. I'll take a little look. This is the area of Skegness that's had a lot of money spent on it recently. It's all been sort of refurbished and redone. and looks a lot more modern, a lot cleaner, a lot more streamlined. And they've added a few new attractions here as well. The Altitude 44, I think, being one of them. The last few years, I think, is when they've spent the money on this area. As you can see, it's so quiet. People are just coming onto the seafront here to do a little winter walk, not to buy anything, clearly. All the ice cream shops and the fish and chip shops in this section are closed. I did say to Kerry, I said this to Kerry the other day, that every time we've come to Skegness we always get an absolute bargain. Everything in Skegness seems to be a little bit cheaper than everywhere else. The donuts are cheaper than any other seaside resort, the fish and chips are cheaper than any other seaside resort that we go to. Like I say, the Skegness Pleasure Beach that we went to, we got an absolute steal bargain on that. £10 for unlimited wristband all day for us in the summer, in June I think it was, or May. And everything just seems to be such good value for money. Like I say, we've just spent our midweek break at Butlins for like £65 for the accommodation. You could come. Oh, and also I did do a video in the Skegness Pier on the soft play that we did, and as I say, it was about £3, I think it was about £3.50 for unlimited soft play for us, as long as we wanted all three of us to play in the soft play for about £3. It might have even been less, I think it was £2.95, but for three of us to do soft play in Skegness, and it's a really good soft play as well, you could just come to Skegness and have a really cheap sort of break. Everything here is just such good value for money, it's crazy. When it's open, of course. I mean, it's not at the minute, but I'm going to take a walk back now up to the town centre into the shopping area and just see what that's like. As you can see, the seaside part of it, the seafront, is absolutely dead. But yeah, you get four donuts and ice cream for $4.25 when it's open. I say we'll try that Fox's fish and chip shop if it does open. I'm not sure if it will. We might end up going to Trawler's Catch again, but we have done that already. Kerry said we have been to Fox's, but it was quite a while ago. I can't remember it very well, and I know for a fact we didn't vlog that on at the time. On the Trawler's Catch video that I did put up on our channel, there was a few comments saying should try Fox's just next door because they're better. I mean, we did find Trawler's Catch fish and chips real nice. All the food was real nice. I think Zach got a giant sausage chips and gravy, or yeah, just giant sausage chips and gravy for about £5. I think the fish and chips was only about £5 as well, maybe £6, but really good value. So yeah, if people have been recommending Fox's, saying that's better, I will do a video there if it opens before we leave. But I'm going to go into the town centre now and have a look at the shops there. That's where Kerry and Albie have gone because they didn't want to walk down here. I just wanted to have a quick walk round just to see just how quiet it is. And it's, as expected, extremely quiet. So yeah, that's the aquarium. That is open. I bet you can get a real good bargain as well on the bed and breakfasts and things at this time of year. I have seen people pick them up, not in this seaside resort, but in Blackpool, for as little as like £12 a night in the B&Bs at seaside resorts in the winter. So I imagine Skegness won't be too far behind, given that Skegness, for me anyway, is probably one of the cheapest places I've ever been to in this country for everything. For food, for ice cream, for entertainment, for accommodation. It's just a bargain town for me. That's why we do like coming. So we'll go this way. The Adventure Golf is obviously closed. It's a famous clock tower. Whenever there's a Skegness related news article on the local news or national news, you always get a little vignette with that clock tower in it. So that's synonymous with Skegness. I don't know what that building is. It looks like it might just be a car park, to be honest. Right, so let's keep on walking. Let's have a look at this high street heading towards the town centre, where all the brand shops are and the shopping centre. There's a Papa's fish and chip shop. I'm not sure if that's still open. I think the last time we came, I was wondering whether it was still a Papa's or not, because I know Papa's in this area anyway have been closing a lot. And I know they've sort of moved away from the fish and chips. The same company that owns Papa's is the same company that owns a Wendy's franchise in this country, so they're changing a lot of the Papa's that they've got into Wendy's and focusing on the Wendy's side of it instead. So I'm guessing that the Papa's over there is probably closed. But there's just so much competition, I think, for the fish and chips, all within close vicinity of each other, so they all do sort of compete with prices. I've never had a bad fish and chips in Skegness, so you could possibly just look for the cheapest one if you're on a budget, and you're probably going to be guaranteed it's decent. I think seaside resorts tend to usually have real good fish and chips anyway. For me, you always tend to get really good fish at seaside resorts for obvious reasons. There's Kerry and Albie playing on the bus across there. I've just crossed this side thinking there was going to be this side. So that's the Tower Casino. That's open, so that's an arcade that's actually open. You've got the town centre just down there. There's a little bit of traffic, so maybe the shops are a little bit busier than the seafront itself. What you been doing? You've been in the hot dog truck. It's got a dog on the top. Here he is in a car. We need to get you one of these for the house. It'll keep you busy for hours. Just a broken one. Going back to what I was saying about Skegness being cheaper than anywhere else, this typhoon simulator is always £2 everywhere, £2. No matter where you go, we've never seen it for anything other than £2. But here in Skegness, £1 for 2 people. Ahead.
Hold on to the side handles for a better motion ride experience.
Hold on.
Ready?
Hold on, buddy. Watch the screen. So which one you gone for? The car racing? You've gone for car racing, obviously. Put your head back. Look at his face. You like it? To Mad Harry's. Old Hildred's, the shopping centre across there. There's a JD, the Works. So yeah, well we might have a look in Hildred's shopping centre because I want to see, I don't know if they have, I don't know if there's a Sports Direct in there, but I want to try and find a Sports Direct because I need something from one of them. So we'll see. Nearly got took out by a pigeon then. In here, look at that snowman in there. Right, let's have a look in the clearance outlet. This is the clothes, isn't it, on this floor?
Hello. Hello, Charlie.
Albie, what are you doing up there? Albie, get down. Oh, it's not Albie. I thought that was you.
Yeah.
I wondered where your hat was. This is where he got his gun from. His little toy gun. There's all the sweeties, look down there. Oh dear. Would you like any help there, sir? You okay?
He's an old man.
In this discount shop that we've just found in Skegness, we've just seen all these freeze-dried sweets for £4 a bag. So you can get freeze-dried Wamchus, freeze-dried Starburst, freeze-dried drumstick lollies, but look at the size of them. They're massive, because they're freeze-dried. Freeze-dried fudges, freeze-dried Milky Ways, which have burst out the packet, as you can see. Mars bars. All sorts of everything in these coloured packets are all freeze-dried sweets, so it's quite an unusual little thing to get for £4, which is cool. There's some real good bargains in this discount shop. All different flavoured rocks and things, all different toys, household items, kitchen stuff, car stuff, all sorts. So what have you got, Albie? You got yourself one of them collision deformation rescue vehicles that everyone's talking about.
Bit of a mouthful.
It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? The collision deformation rescue vehicle. There's a little Skegness. I can't remember his name, but he's the Skegness. What's he called?
The Jolly Fisherman.
Jolly Fisherman. He's the little character, isn't he? The
It was a
Skegness
dog bar
guy.
there last time.
So this is the what's it called? Hildred's. This is the Hildred's shopping centre in Skegness town centre. The Christmas tree, all the Christmas decorations up, they look nice. Oh, it's like the ones at Brick Garden Centre.
Hey, that's my line. I
Yeah.
always say that. That's really annoying.
Wow, look at all the trees.
Wow. For a small shopping centre, they've gone all out, haven't they, with the decorations?
I said I really liked this last time.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, what we did notice about this little Hildred's shopping centre, it is literally just from where we've walked into the bottom there. It's only small, but it's cool. There's little mouse doors on all the little pillars between the shops. Look, Albie. Oh, so there is a Sports Direct, so we can look in that. Superdrug, Shoe Zone. Oh, there's a proper door, look. Knock. Ah, they must not be in. They must not be in. I love the Christmas decorations. They're not sparse, are they? Another tree here. Nice little shopping centre, isn't it? It's just a shame there ain't much in. Have a look in this Sports Direct, look. Oh, does it go upstairs, this one? Look at him. You want to push the button? Should we push the button? Does he not?
Hello, I'm Chili Charlie. How are you?
Chili Charlie.
It's a bit cold today, isn't it? But that's just the way I like it. In fact, I wish it would stay like this all year round. If I had my way, I would make it snow all day long.
Christmas chicken.
Christmas chicken.
Of course, a Christmas chicken. Little polar bears. Some reindeer. A little lamb. Christmas lamb. Oh, that's cool. And this is to promote Pinocchio, the pantomime here at Skegness for Christmas time. Wow. It's so cool. They've gone to all this effort. Like this little marketing scene for Pinocchio. That's just to promote Pinocchio, look, the pantomime for Christmas. And it's only on for 3 days. And they've gone to all this effort. This is like a little gem, isn't it, in Skegness? So there is a Sports Direct, which I'm going to take a look at now. Have a look at this Poppy Appeal display. That looks really awesome. A Gruffalo bench, look. How cool is that bench? I do like this shopping centre. And it is busy. I mean, it is only a small shopping centre. There's a little mouse door there. Chuckling Cheese Company, if you want some cheese. Alright, should we head out? I don't know if Mummy wants to look anywhere for anything. We'll have to ask her before we head back out and go along the front again. Just having a little look now down this little side street next to the shopping centre. Coinsville. It's now a gift shop by the looks of it. But it definitely used to be an arcade, didn't it? Because it says Coinsville Amusements, so that's how I could tell. That's what gave it away.
David Beckham up my nose.
David Beckham.
Up my nose.
Bagel Blinders. I don't even sound anything like Peaky.
Yeah. It's a bit.
They may as well just call it Bagel Alone 2, Lost in New York. Just put Bagel in there. No, there's a Toffs. There is a Toffs. There's always a Toffs at the seaside. If you go to the seaside, you have to find a Toffs. Darcy's coffee shop. It's nice and quiet. If you can get a table anywhere you go, can't you, to sit down? What's that? Never been here before. Never walked down here. This is all brand new. Some t-shirts. Someone's getting the portrait picture done for £1. £1 again. That goes back to my point. Skegness is cheaper than anywhere else. Where else is that £1? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. I swear. Skegness has to be. The Chris from Blackpool with his £1 burger stall needs to come and open one in Skegness. It's out of place at Blackpool. It would fit right in Skegness, wouldn't it? The £1 burger bar. Just everything's such a discounted price at Skegness for some reason. Some fish and chips. Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist watch batteries. Is there a pun there somewhere, or is that just his name? I don't. Oh look, Aldi and Alki. You see these two? What?
Yeah.
Money Savers Pet Centre. That's my kind of pet centre. You get three parrots for £1 in there. Flippers. There was a Flippers in Bridlington, wasn't there, at one point? There was a Flippers on the corner. I'm sure that's what it was. There's a Costa. Do you want a Costa?
Special. Did I have his haircut?
Yeah. And that's it. We've walked down the little high street. So we're going to turn around here and head back toward the seafront. Is everybody fancying a little bit of dinner? Do you want some chippies? It's quite surprising, considering it's a seaside town. It is quite surprising how little empty units there are. Because most towns like this have a lot of empty units, don't they? Down a high street and in a shopping centre. There wasn't a single empty unit in that shopping centre, was there? Other than that Poppy one, which is obviously a pop-up sort of temporary thing. Amusements. Oh, this was what was open on the other side, wasn't it, as well? You can walk through it. Amusements.
You know how to do it.
get it back on.
You can. Look at that nice big tree. Who's that in the window? Father Christmas. You saw him yesterday.
But it's funny.
He's a little bit funny. And there's a nice tree in the window. Look at that. We've just done the shopping centre in the high street down Skegness, and that was busier than expected. The shopping centre is really nice. Cute little quirky shopping centre. We'll just come back on the front now. We're just going to see if Fox's is open for some fish and chip lunch. If not, we'll have to make a decision on where we're going to go. It's not. No. I don't think it is. No Fox's. No Fox's. Damn. So our choices now are Tony's Fish and Chips or Trawler's Catch. We could try Tony's. Where do you fancy? Do you want to go back to Trawler's Catch and get some chippy food? Let's head inside and let's get some nice chippy chips. I won't record all this because we've done this already. You can get a battered Mars bar now though. They've got this far after. £2 though. Right. So yeah, get some food. Sit down. So the food's come, and Albie's got his nuggies and chips in a box. 4 nuggets and chippies. I've got a mini cod and chips with mushy peas, and you've got a kid's portion of kebab meat.
Massive.
That is, isn't it? That's a lot of kebab meat for a kid. That's £4 for the chips and kebab meat. And your drink for £4.
That was on the kids' side, wasn't it? Kids' meal.
Yeah. Kids chips, kebab meat, and a little fruit soup for Kerry. She's got a little fruit soup. There's no toys though, so you can have one of them. I'll get some salt and vinegar on meat, fish and chips. Try that.
It is a bit dry outside.
£15 for all of this. It's only a small cod and chips, £7.95 for small cod, chips and side. I got mushy peas, but it's really nice fish, nice and fresh. Loads of mushy peas. And you got your garlic mayo with your kebab meat, your children's kebab meat. When it says child's kebab meat, does it mean it's a child's portion of kebab meat? Or does it mean that's a child's shredded up?
Who knows what it's tasty.
You asked for a child's kebab. Hello. Okay, we've just come out of Trawler's Catch. That was nice fish and chips. Good value for money. £15 for 3 meals. And the fish was nice. The kebab meat, I think if we come back in the summer and we go there, I'd probably get that as the kids' meal for £4. £4 with the drink as well for kebab meat and chips, and you do get a lot. So this is the Tower Gardens. That's the little park we was on about earlier, and I think we're just going to use these public toilets. Tower Gardens. Right, so we're going to head down. There's nothing outside the Skegness Pier, is there? They would have brought a couple of the rides out, wouldn't they, if it was open? And it's still not, so that's unusual. That's weird that it's not open, but it's a shame. Both the arcades on the front here that have got soft plays that we could have took you are both closed. Okay, so now we've just come down by the side of KFC in the Premier Inn, and we're just going to take Albie to this little park down here. This is a park. There's a zip line if you want to go on that. We did climb up there before, didn't we? Look at that goal. Kids have got no chance saving them. They just chip them every time. Yeah, it was, I think, at one point. There we go. That is the Skegness winter walk. Starting to get a little bit dark now. It's coming up to 3:30, I think. And there's not a lot going on. This end, once you've come away from the shops in the town centre, there's not an awful lot going on. There's nobody around here, look. So that is the little short winter walk here in Skegness complete. If you enjoyed the video, please do pop a like on it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button for loads more content coming up. And if you've got any questions or queries at all, pop them in the comments down below. I do read every comment and I do reply to every comment that I can. And thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on Skegness. Let me know if you've been. Let me know if you feel that it's different in the winter. Obviously it's a lot quieter. Some people might prefer it to be like this. Some people might prefer it to be busy in the summer. I myself don't mind. I quite like seaside resorts in both states, whether it's real busy in the summer and hectic and everything open, or nice and quiet like it is now. A little bit chilly, but nice and peaceful, and you just get to see a different side to the seaside. So let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye bye.